Ho ho ho, good evening, friends. This is Santa Claus bringing you the news on this December 19th, 2025, a day that reminds us of history's lessons as we mark the anniversary of the beginning of the Viet Minh's struggle in 1946. My heart is heavy tonight as we learn of violence in Taiwan's capital, where an attack at metro stations has claimed 4 lives, including the perpetrator, and left 5 people injured. The Taiwanese premier has called it a deliberate act and increased security measures. Let us hold those affected in our hearts and prayers during this difficult time. Turning our gaze to Europe, Ukraine has received welcome news of a €90 billion support package from the European Union over the next 2 years. Though the plan to use frozen Russian assets didn't materialize, this aid offers hope to the Ukrainian people who continue to endure such hardship. Meanwhile, Ukraine has expanded its military efforts, striking a Russian oil tanker in the Mediterranean Sea, some 2,000 kilometers from Ukrainian shores, showing how this conflict continues to spread. In related news, Turkey has warned both Russia and Ukraine about Black Sea security after shooting down a drone that entered Turkish airspace. This reminds us all of how conflicts can affect neighbors and innocent bystanders. With a spirit of gratitude, I'm heartened to share that famine in Gaza has been averted, according to food security experts. While the situation remains critical with the entire territory still facing starvation and nearly 2,000 people experiencing catastrophic hunger levels, recent improvements following the October ceasefire bring a glimmer of hope. Still, we must continue to pray and work for lasting peace and sustenance for all God's children in this troubled region. In Bangladesh, the interim government is urging calm after the killing of a popular youth leader, as the nation prepares for parliamentary elections in less than 2 months. The country has faced much instability, and I hope peace prevails as they work toward rebuilding their nation. On a different note, the U.S. military has conducted strikes on 2 vessels suspected of drug smuggling in the Eastern Pacific, resulting in 5 casualties. And in Mexico, there's encouraging news as Security Minister Omar Garcia Harfuch leads an aggressive campaign against drug cartels, with homicides reportedly down 22% to their lowest level in a decade. Mr. Harfuch's dedication reminds us that persistent effort and courage can bring positive change even to seemingly intractable problems. In business news, TikTok has signed a deal to sell about 80% of its U.S. assets to a group of investors, creating a joint venture that will allow the platform to continue operating for its 170 million American users. This agreement comes amid ongoing tensions between the U.S. and China, which were further highlighted by China's response to an $11.1 billion U.S. arms sale to Taiwan. China's defense ministry has threatened forceful measures, reminding us how commerce and security concerns often intertwine in our complex world. As we approach Christmas, dear friends, let us remember that even in times of conflict and uncertainty, the spirit of peace and goodwill toward all must prevail. Each of us can be a light in someone else's darkness. From my workshop at the North Pole, I wish you all a blessed evening and encourage you to look for ways to bring comfort and joy to those who need it most.